let's talk about picking quality, the quality of sound that comes out of your picking. Okay, and you want to really think about this stuff, because this is going to affect how you sound. Your picking is so important. It's how you sound when you play guitar. This hand doesn't really do much. It just kind of sits there. You know, plays one note, you know, two notes. You kind of move it around, you know. Yes, there are pathways, there are things you want to play with this hand, and it makes you sound better or worse, but this hand here is what makes the sound actually come out of the guitar. Okay, so if this hand sounds good, then whatever comes out of this hand sounds so much better. Right? Okay, what if I play this? You know, just like, it's kind of weak. What if I do something like this? Right? Then it sounds more powerful. See how you can this is the hand that makes the music. This hand doesn't do that much. Alright? So very, very important for you to practice picking. Now, when you got downstrokes and upstrokes going on, those are the only two ways you can go, is down and up. Okay? So when you're doing downstrokes, doing some palm muted downstrokes here. On one string, here on the 6th string. I'm going to try to practice that a little bit. Just some downstrokes by themselves. Alright, I want you to just really try to keep these 5 things in mind. First of all, accenting. Alright, when you're doing downstrokes, it sounds much more intense than the upstroke. Yes, the upstroke has similar sound, but it's a little bit weaker because it's going against gravity. Down, up, down, down, now you can easily accent those downstrokes. Okay, but the upstrokes are a little bit harder. You gotta really get control of those. Now mine sound okay when they switch back and forth, but imagine you're doing triplets. Down, up, down, down, up, da, 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 da. Okay, and then if I go, listen to how this sounds. Notice how it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It has that little effect. That's because I'm going down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. That down there every other time. Down, up, down, down, up, down. I'm doing 2 downstrokes in a row. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. That gives it that accent. Now if I go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up during that time, it sort of sounds more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even if I do try to accent the upstroke, it sounds okay because I've been practicing upstrokes, but you know, usually it's going to sound a little bit weaker on the upstroke than on the downstroke. So you want to practice all your upstrokes. Upstroke, 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 only upstrokes. Okay, that's accenting. Accuracy of your pick is very important too, because if you are not accurate, okay, and this is why practicing those physical motions and staring with your eyes at your pick and seeing what it's doing. If you don't see what your pick is doing, then you can't really fix the problems. You don't know where those problems are happening. So you need to look at your pick. Anyway, The accuracy comes perhaps when you're doing some string skipping. You know, if you don't hit the right string, you're going to make a mistake. So you want to practice, you know, not looking at the pick and doing this exercise to make sure that you can hit accurately the string that you want to play. Accuracy is very important. I want you to really try to focus on that. So just pick 2 random strings, like string 4 and 1. Do some outside picking. Notice how I accidentally hit the 3rd string there. It's hard to string skip. This is going to improve your accuracy when you do string skipping. I was doing some inside picking. Sometimes I hit that 3rd string because it's kind of hard, or the 2nd string. If you miss the strings, then that's a problem. You want to practice this for your accuracy. Accuracy is improved when you practice string skipping. Okay? Then, power. Okay, a lot of guitar players will be pretty weak when they play. You know, they just kind of barely touch the string a little bit. I want you to practice like this. I want you to play with as much power as you possibly can. Okay? Now that's going to really help you to be able to control the type of power. And then, you know, when you're playing, you're going to be able to really put a lot of power into your picking. That's going to make things sound like really good. You can make sure you practice with a lot of power, okay, so you can control that, and it makes everything sound really good. Okay. Then you also want to practice for consistency, making sure that every time that you play something, every time you play a note, it pretty much sounds exactly the same quality as the note before. You don't really want things to sound a little bit quieter and a little bit louder, unless you're doing things, you know, intentionally, but on accident, that's not good. So you want to try to really listen to what happens when you're picking. Notice how, you know, the consistency of sound is not always the same. It's very difficult to control the exact consistency of sound. Okay, so just on a single string or something like that, just to really just listen. You gotta use your ears here mostly, and then that'll start to improve your consistency. If you just pay attention to the way you sound, it's gonna improve your consistency. And then we've got speed as well. Okay, speed is very easy to talk about, because all you need to do is just kind of put on a little clicker, one, you know, just a little 60-cent clicker or something, 60 seconds, and you just go down, 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 one, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right. Speed, as you start to change speeds, I want to make sure that you stay in time when you change speeds. That's why you want to use a metronome, so that you can keep in time when you're changing speeds, because normally when you try to change speeds, I notice a lot of players going out of time when they change speed. So practicing with a metronome is going to help you fix that problem. Again, we covered picking quality. We covered upstrokes and downstrokes, okay, and you know the way that they change in accents. All right. We also talked about accuracy. You know, when you're string skipping and being able to hit the correct string. We talked about power and how you need to put a lot of force into your picking, not being weak but being forceful. Okay, and then you need to talk. Then we did consistency and how every note is going to have to sound exactly the same as before. It's very, very similar. And speed, you know, when you're slowing down and speeding up, you want to make sure you're always in time. Okay, picking quality. this affects the way that you play.